The curse of the Tavernier Blue. Deep in the heart of India, nestled within the walls of a forgotten temple, there once lay a magnificent blue diamond. Legend has it that the diamond was imbued with a curse, one that brought death and despair to all those who dared to possess it. One fateful night, a French merchant by the name of Jean-Baptiste Tavernier stumbled upon the temple and set his eyes upon the diamond. Unable to resist its beauty, Tavernier stole the diamond from the eye of the temple idol and fled into the night. But the diamond was not meant for him. Tavernier's greed had sealed his fate, and soon he found himself hunted by a pack of wild dogs. Their jaws tore into his flesh, ripping him apart and leaving him to die in agony. From that day forward, the diamond became known as the Tavernier Blue, a symbol of death and misfortune. It passed through the hands of many owners, each one falling victim to the curse. Some say that the diamond was responsible for the downfall of the French royal family, while others claim that it was responsible for the tragic fate of the Titanic. But despite the curse, the Tavernier Blue remains a coveted prize, its beauty and rarity drawing in those who are willing to risk everything for a chance to possess it. Yet, as history has shown time and time again, the curse of the Tavernier Blue is not to be taken lightly. For those who seek it, the diamond will bring nothing but death and despair. Even in modern times, the curse of the Tavernier Blue continued to haunt those who were drawn to its beauty. One man, a wealthy businessman named Robert, was determined to own the diamond despite its dark reputation. He spent millions to acquire the diamond, believing that he was immune to its curse. But as soon as the diamond was in his possession, his life began to unravel. His business ventures failed, his family fell apart, and he soon found himself alone and penniless. Desperate, Robert sought out a renowned gemologist to break the curse of the Tavernier Blue. But as the gemologist examined the diamond, he too fell under its spell. His mind became consumed with thoughts of the diamond, and he soon abandoned his family and career in pursuit of the cursed gem. And so the curse of the Tavernier Blue continues, a reminder that some treasures are best left untouched for those who seek to possess it. They do so at their own peril, for the diamond will always demand a price that is too high to pay. The tragic fate of the French royal family. In the heart of France, in the Grand Palace of Versailles, there once lived a royal family. King Louis XVI and his queen, Antoinette, were the rulers of France, but they also owned something that was said to be cursed. The Hope Diamond. The diamond had been passed down through the generations, and it was said to bring misfortune and tragedy to all those who possessed it. But the French royal family did not believe in such legends, and they proudly displayed the diamond for all to see. Ever as the French Revolution began to stir, the curse of the diamond began to take hold. The people of France rose up against the monarchy, and the royal family was imprisoned. King Louis XVI and Marie Antoinette were both beheaded, and their young son was left to rot in prison. It is said that the diamond was present at all of these tragic events, and that its curse played a role in the family's downfall. But even after the revolution was over, the diamond continued to bring tragedy and misfortune to all who possessed it. One day, a young woman named Sophia came across the diamond. She was fascinated by its beauty, and she believed that she could break the curse that was said to be attached to it. Sophie took the diamond, and she began to study it, helping to uncover the secrets of its curse. But as Sophia delved deeper into the diamond's history, she began to feel its curse take hold. She would wake up in the middle of the night, screaming and covered in sweat. She became convinced that the diamond was alive, and that it was out to get her. One night, Sophia disappeared, and she was never seen again. Some say that she was consumed by the curse of the diamond, while others believe that the diamond took her as its own. But one thing is certain, the diamond still exists and its curse lives on. And over the years, the diamond passed from owner to owner, leaving a trail of destruction in its wake. Some of its owners met untimely deaths, while others suffered financial ruin or lost everything they held dear. As the legend of the diamond's curse grew, some began to believe that it was cursed by dark forces beyond this world. They whispered of ancient demons and evil spirits that had been bound to the diamond, and of the terrible price that anyone who dared to possess it would pay. But others believed that the curse was a more earthly phenomenon, a psychological affliction that preyed on the minds of those who believed in it. They pointed to the fact that the diamond's owners were often already troubled, and that the diamond's curse simply exacerbated their existing problems. Despite these debates, the diamond's curse continued to haunt those who possessed it, and even now, centuries after it was first stolen from an Indian temple, the diamond is said to be lurking out there, waiting for its next victim to fall under spell. the unlucky owners. The Hope Diamond had a way of finding its way into the hands of the wealthy and powerful, but it also had a way of bringing them down. One such owner was Evalyn Walsh McLean, a wealthy American socialite who believed that she could control the curse of the diamond. McLean had always been fascinated by the diamond's beauty, and she was determined to make it hers. She purchased the diamond in 1911, and she proudly displayed it at every opportunity. But even as she basked in the diamond's glory, the curse began to take hold. McLean's life was plagued by tragedy and misfortune. Her son died in a car crash, and her husband left her for another woman. She became a recluse, rarely leaving her estate, and she began to suffer from depression and anxiety. As the years passed, McLean became more and more obsessed with the diamond. She would spend hours gazing at it, convinced that it held some kind of power over her. She even wore the diamond everywhere she went, believing that it would protect her from harm. But the curse of the diamond was too strong. McLean's mental health began to deteriorate, and she became increasingly erratic. She spent millions of dollars on frivolous purchases, and she began to lose touch with reality. In 1947, McLean died of a drug overdose at the age of 60. Some say that she was driven to despair by the curse of the diamond, while others believe that she simply fell victim to her own demons. But even after McLean's death, the diamond continued to bring misfortune to its owners. Each one seemed to suffer from some kind of tragedy or loss, as if the diamond was determined to claim them all. As the years passed, the legend of the diamond's curse only grew stronger. Some believed that the diamond was cursed by ancient gods or demons, while others believed that it was simply a matter of chance. But one thing was clear: the diamond was dangerous, and those who possessed it did so at their own peril. And as long as it remained out there, lurking in the shadows, the curse of the Hope Diamond would continue to haunt those who dared to possess it. Many years after McLean's death, the Hope Diamond found its way into the hands of another wealthy collector. But just like those before him, this owner would come to regret ever possessing the cursed gem. The new owner, a Russian businessman named Ivanov, was obsessed with the diamond's history and beauty. He had heard the stories of its curse, but he believed that he was different. He was strong enough to withstand the diamond's power. For a time, Ivanov seemed to be right. He showed off the diamond at lavish parties and public events, and he became something of a celebrity in the world of high society. But then tragedy struck. One night, as Ivanov was walking home from a party, he was attacked by a group of robbers. They stole the diamond from him and left him bleeding on the street. But that wasn't the end of it. Ivanov's life began to spiral out of control. He lost his business, his family, and his fortune, and even though the diamond had been stolen from him, he knew that the curse was still with him. Desperate to be rid of the cursed gem, Ivanov went on a quest to find it. He tracked down the robbers and convinced them to return the diamond to him. But it was too late. The damage had already been done. Ivanov's life continued to unravel, and he became a recluse. He would spend hours staring at the diamond, convinced that it held some kind of secret. And then one day, he disappeared. No one knows what became of Ivan Ivanov, or what happened to the Hope Diamond after he vanished. Some say that the diamond was lost forever, while others believe that it's still out there, waiting for its next victim. But one thing is certain: the curse of the Hope Diamond lives on, and those who dare to possess it do so at their peril. For as long as the diamond exists, the legend will continue to haunt us, a reminder of the dangers that lurk in the shadows. The mystery of the disappearance. But there's another, darker theory about what happened to the Hope Diamond during those lost years. A theory that suggests that the diamond was not simply hidden away, but that it was cursed and that it vanished into another realm entirely. Legend has it that the diamond was imbued with dark powers by the temple priests who originally guarded it. They used it in their dark rituals, sacrificing animals and even humans in order to appease their gods. And in doing so, they unleashed a curse upon the diamond, one that would not be broken easily. The diamond was said to have been transported to another dimension, a realm beyond our own, where it continued to exert its dark influence over those who possessed it. Over the years, many brave souls attempted to retrieve the diamond from this otherworldly realm, but none returned. And then one day, a daring adventurer named Jack Morgan claimed to have found the diamond. He claimed that he had traversed the dimensions, braved the dangers of the unknown, and emerged victorious with the Hope Diamond in hand. But soon after his triumphant return, strange things began to happen. People's families began to fall, crops began to wither, and animals began to die. was as if the curse of the diamond had followed him back from the other dimension and was now wreaking havoc on our world. Morgan tried to rid himself of the diamond, but it was no use. The curse had already taken hold, and it was only a matter of time before he too succumbed to its power. And so he vanished, leaving behind only whispers and legends of the diamond's mysterious disappearance. Some say that the diamond is still out there, hidden away in some dark corner of our world or beyond. Others believe that it was destroyed, its curse too powerful to be contained. But one thing is certain, the mystery of the Hope Diamond's disappearance will continue to haunt us, a testament to the dangers of meddling with dark powers beyond our understanding. And despite the tales of danger and doom that surrounded the diamond, there were always those who sought to possess it. Over the years it passed from hand to hand, leaving a trail of misfortune and tragedy in its wake. Each owner believed that they could control the diamond, that they could harness its power for their own gain. But the curse of the diamond was not so easily overcome. No matter how much wealth or power its owners possessed, they were ultimately consumed by the dark energy that emanated from the gemstone. Many died in terrible accidents, others fell into madness and despair, and still others simply vanished, leaving no trace behind. As the years passed, the stories of the diamond became more and more gruesome. Some claimed that the diamond could cause insanity or drive its owner to murder. Others whispered that it was possessed by an evil spirit that would stop at nothing to claim the souls of those who dared to possess it. And then one day the diamond vanished once again, leaving behind only a trail of destruction and despair. Some say that it was finally destroyed, while others believe that it is waiting to be found by some unsuspecting adventurer. But whatever the fate of the Hope Diamond, one thing is certain: its legend will live on for centuries to come. A warning to all those who seek to claim power beyond their grasp, for the curse of the diamond is not simply a tale of misfortune and tragedy, but a reminder of the dangers that lurk in the shadows, waiting to claim those who dare to cross their path.